Hey guys, Loot Wizard here with another video on Gems of War. And in this one I want to talk about the faction weapon that's out today with the faction event. So we have a pretty good weapon this time for this faction. If you go to the faction and you go to the shop, you will see, if you scroll over, that the weapon is displayed right here. You click on the question mark and it'll give you a little information about it. Now, what this weapon does is steal life from the two weakest enemies, and then it summons a random undead. Its mana color is red and purple, and it has a 15 mana cost. Now, I really like this weapon. I don't use it quite as often as I should, but I used this weapon several times in Guild Wars for my purple day, and it worked really good because it steals life instead of just doing true damage. Stealing life it will do true damage, but it'll take that true damage that it does, and it will add that damage to its own life. That's what it means by stealing life. So with my current magic, it steals 29 life from the two weakest enemies, so it will give me 58 life every time I cast it. And of course, since this is a weapon, you can, with certain classes, get this 15 mana cut in half when you start your match. So that's really good. Plus, it also summons a random undead, which, especially in Guild Wars, that is really good because that will help you survive, because it will be able to summon more troops as some of your troops get killed. So it is in the shop only today, because this faction event only lasts for today. So if you don't have this weapon yet and you can spare the gems, I really recommend that you get it. It costs about 400 gems. So yeah, it's a great weapon. I recommend getting it. And real quick here, let's go in and look at also what you get for upgrading this Secrets of the Crypt weapon. Let me go in here, go to weapons, select my mana colors, and where is it? Here it is. Alright, so upgrade weapon. Now you get your basic addition to life, magic, attack there in the first few ones. Now once you get to this rank here, you get a 10% chance to summon a Quasit, which is a troop, and then it gains 4 mana. It also can drain 3 mana from the first enemy, and then finally it will create a Bone Storm. Now, Bone Storm means that for the next 8 turns, there's going to be a better chance for skulls to drop down on the board. But I would say right here, these two are probably the best. Gain 4 mana and drain 3 mana from the first enemy. So what this means is that every time, if you have this upgraded to this point, then every time you cast it, it will gain 4 mana, and it will drain 3 mana from the first enemy. So those are really good because the drain 3 mana is going to be really annoying to your opponent, because let's say they're at full mana, but then it's the end of their turn. Now it's your turn, you cast your weapon here, and it'll drain 3 mana from them, so they won't be able to cast their whatever is in their first spot until they get more mana there. Also, gaining 4 mana is really good. Now this only has a 15 mana cost, so you're cutting that down to 11 every time you cast this once it's upgraded to here. So yeah, it's a really good weapon. Good for survivability, and it's going to summon a random undead troop. Now, as far as what those troops are, let's go take a look at that real quick. So if we go down here to undead, and let's do base rarity. And so these are, and again, now if you don't own these undead troops, it still has a chance to summon them, even if you don't own them. So that's another thing that's really nice about it. So it has a chance to summon even these mythic. We'll just do show all. So it has a chance to summon Death, Draculus, Fallen Vladis, Pharaoh's Ra, Shade of Zorn. I'm not sure if it has a chance to summon this here. It might, because this is a special mythic you have to craft through other means. I've never really seen that one summoned, but it might. But yeah, pretty much all these other ones too. We're getting into the legendary troops now that are undead. Bone Dragon, Crimson Bat, Keeper of Souls, King Bloodhammer. You know, you can see here the list of... it also has a chance, you know, to summon any undead. So it could summon, you know, some of these really low rarity undeads that might not be that useful. But there are quite a few mythic and legendary undead troops. So that Secrets of the Crypt weapon, when it's cast, it has a chance to summon any of these. So I would say, yeah, that is a good weapon to get, and it's only available until the end of the event here. And as you can see, it says faction assault ends in 15 hours and 13 minutes from now. So if you don't have this weapon and you can get it, you have enough gems, I do recommend getting it. And yeah, alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and later.